Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. I have several videos to make, so I decided to get started early. This first one is a fabric needle book that I made for a swap at minialbumscraps.com, and this is a new kind of swap that they're having. They're expanding their horizons a little bit this year, and they had a lot of requests to do a fabric book, so they decided to start out with a fabric needle book, and this is the one that I made for the swap. I put a handmade flower here on the front. It's got eyelash trim around the edge. It's got a doily. It's got several layers of the sheer material that I used to cover the entire book with originally, and another crocheted doily on top of that, and a little bling in the center. And then down here I have a couple more flowers that came off of a trim that I cut individually. The book is 4 by 5 as the base. That doesn't include the trim at the bottom. And then on the spine, I put a piece of trim and some bling with some lavender stones in it. And on the back, I used a piece of the bridal gown that I got a while back last year that I had stained or dyed part of it lavender, part of it pink, part of it blue, and I still have a whole lot left in white. But I decided to add a little color to this book, and I used a piece of the lavender. And then this part down here is a little part of a piece of trim that I had with these gold embellishments on them. So I just cut one apart and put it on it. I used this gathered lace trim for all the way around the edge. And across the bottom here, I have a little piece of trim that's got hearts and flowers alternating. And then on the outside, I put this dangle that looks like that. I tied it all with a piece of sheer ribbon. Why can't I think of the name of that sheer ribbon? Anyway, I tied it with ribbon. And then inside, I made 3 stick pins as required and put them in here. I have the piece of fabric in the background. I have gathered lace around the edge. I have a piece of lace going across here that the stick pins are sticking into, as well as the batting that's inside of the book. And then I have another piece of trim that goes right along here, and a third piece of trim down here with the flowers on it. And they were already a very pale lavender color, so I was really pleased to use those with it. And on this side, I have the a piece of the trim or applique down the side here with another piece of trim running down the center of it. these little flowers on this side and on this side are holding the lace on. I have a heart applique here with a rose that's made out of the sheer material, organza. That's what this is, organza. And then I have up here a flower that I have. It comes as a string of them, and I just cut one and put it here. And behind it, I have a tablecloth that had flowers all over it, that I cut each individual flower apart. Excuse me. And the same as with the applique, the bridal appliques. I dyed some in purple, lavender, whatever, and some in pink and some in blue, and so I used a piece of the lavender, just tucking out, peeking out from behind that flower. And then I did the same trim down the center. There's actually two trims there. There's the sheer one, there's the kind of flowery one, and then there's the bling down the middle. So that is my, and then I use this trim on the inside of the book. That is my needle book, and very pleased with the way it came out. And I'll be sending that in for the swap with minialbumscraps.com. So I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it, and we will catch you in a little while with another video. Have a good day, be crafty, and be happy.